are you? How are you doing? I'm Catherine. I'm born again. I love Christ. Last time we talked about friendship, and today we are going to see the red flags in a toxic friendship. We are going to talk about red flags that you are supposed to notice in a toxic friendship. A toxic friendship is a friendship that it's like it is not taking you anywhere. It is just there to drain you emotionally, to drain you physically, to drain you materially, to drain you spiritually, because you may hold yourself in a friendship, and at the end of the day it will leave you a bitter person. It will leave you a person who is stressed, a person who is not growing spiritually, a person who is not growing materially, a person who is not growing physically and spiritually. The red flag number one is imbalance of effort. Imbalance of effort. When we talk about imbalance of effort, we are talking about in a healthy friendship, both people invest similar amount of time and energy. In a healthy relationship, both people spend and invest similar amount of time. What do I mean when I say in a healthy relationship people invest similar amount of time? I mean that if you are calling, I may call and my friend may call. If I'm visiting, I may visit and my friend may visit. If I'm using my material things today, I may support my friend, next time is the one to support me. But in a toxic relationship, you find one party is spending most of time visiting. One party is the one to spend material things. One party is the one to spend, who is the one to call. Yani unapata your friend is just there. Hawezi kupigia simu, hawezi kutafuta, hawezi tumia. Is all our resources. But when I come to kutumia resources, I may say that maybe your friend is alikuwa poa in life, alikuwa anaendelea poa, and maybe for example amerus job ama amerus biashara yake imeenda chini. Auta quit that friendship because your friend is not doing better in life. You shall continue with that friendship, and awezi epa mtu kwa sababu akusaidii materially. But if this person is doing well in life, and you are and you are still doing well in life, but you find you are the only person who is spending your resources, both of you are doing well in life, you are doing, your business is doing well, maybe your job is paying well, ama hata kama ipay vizuri, yani you are in a position that you can support your friend, but you find that one party is the one who is spending most of the time visiting, calling, spending your resources in this friendship. That is a red flag number one, that there is this person who is not loyal to another. Maybe your friend is not loyal to you. If kama wewe tu ndio utakuwa unamtafuta, kama wewe tu ndio utakuwa unampigia simu, kama wewe ndio tu utakuwa unamvisit, kama wewe ndio utakuwa unatumia your resources, this is a sign that your friend is not loyal to you, and maybe this friendship is not worthy for you. Number two, we are going to see that there are frequent conflict. Every time there is disagreement that may lead to fighting, there is disagreement that leads to conflict. I know disagreements may be there in friendship, and we cannot ignore that there must be disagreement, because we disagree we may agree. We find ourselves in this disagreement, but at the end of the day we come to agreement. We speak, we talk, we come to one agreement. But sometimes there is this disagreement, and you find every time there is disagreement, every time there is disagreement, every time you meet there is this disagreement. There is this disagreement that you disagree, but you sit down, you speak, kila mtu anakuja anakuja na idea, you bring up your ideas together, and at the end of the day there is this agreement after sitting down, after speaking, after everybody bringing his or her ideas. But what about this disagreement yenye inapata every time we meet? There is disagreement, and it will not lead to be unhealthy disagreement. Every time inarindi kwa conflict ama vita. Every time inarindi kwa conflict yenye end up to vita. Every day that you meet. Si ati yenye tunasema it is a rare one. Ni ile tu ni every day. It is a regular disagreement. And at the end of the day, there is no agreement. You end up in conflict. You end up in fighting. This is a sign of a toxic friendship. And maybe one person is a dictator. Maybe there is a dictator in that friendship. Kwa sababu I don't think that we may disagree every day and fail to have an agreement if both of us are not loyal. I think one person may be a dictator in this friendship, mwenye ataki kukam to conclusion ama to run down the point to come to agreement. Number 3, we are going to see gossip and betrayal. If your friend is always talking about other people, if when you meet you cannot come in a healthy talk, the talk that mkonazon is talking about friends, talking about other people, discussing about other friends, my friend, this person mwenye analetanga za wengine, the other day atapelekea wengine maneno zako. If you come to think of it, if this person is always talking about other friends, how can you trust this person with your heart? How can you trust this person with your secret? Kwa sababu this is supposed to be a red flag number 1. Kama anakujanga na za marafiki wengine, kama anakujanga na za wengine wamempea siri, how can I trust this person with my secret? How can I trust this person with my heart? How can I trust this person with my feelings? If every time we meet is on gossip, is it either in gossip ama ana betray the other friends? I think this should be a red flag number 1. It should be a red flag number 1. This friend is not the kind of friend that you are supposed to work with and to trust with your feelings, to trust with your secret. Kama anaenda anawambia, come to think of it, kwa sababu venye tu anakuja na za wengine kwako, ataenda na zako kwa wengine. So this means that in fact you see friend wa kukeep. This is not a friend to keep. Someone who is always in betrayal and gossip, this is not a friend to keep. And as I said that toxic friendship can drain you mentally and emotionally, because if you're living in a toxic friendship, you need a lot of energy to maintain it. And the energy that you need to maintain this toxic friendship, it will drain you mentally, it will drain you spiritually, it will drain you physically, it will drain you materially, because you need a lot of energy in order to, maybe kama venye tumesema, you find yourself you're the only person ambayo anatumia resources zake in order to maintain this friendship, or you find you are the only person who is calling, you are the only person who is visiting, every time you find yourself in agreement, in disagreement, every time you find yourself in conflict, this means that this friendship shall drain you emotionally and mentally. In fact, it can lead you to stress. Bandara ufurahia friendship, you find that you have end up being a very stressful person, a person who is bitter with life, a person who cannot enjoy life because the only energy that you have una spend kujaribu work out this friendship. The only time you have is kujaribu you are always in disagreement, so you don't have even your time to pray. Every time your mind is consumed with chenye hatukusikizana na rafiki yangu, what happened with my friend, every time you are bitter, every time you are your mind is always consumed by chenye mlifanya na rafiki yako. You will not have time to pray. You not have your me time, your personal time, because every single moment you have, you're trying to work out your friendship. Every single time you have, you're trying to look for your friend. Every single time that you are in conflict, and at the end of the day, you find that you end up to be a bitter person with life. At the end of the day, you find that this friendship has lowered your self-esteem. You will not have a courage to face the future friendship, kwa sababu ikihappen now, end up this friendship and you consumed your whole time in the past friendship. Now you have come to the new friendship. You become a person who is carrying a lot of baggages from the former friendship. You become a person who is bitter with the past friendship. You become a person whose esteem has been lowered down. So in this new one, you'll be unable to. In this new friendship, you'll be unable to encounter disagreement. It's like this friendship unaihandle like the former one. Ni kama tu unaona tu ni ya huyu ananitumia tu kama ule mwingine, huyu tu anakaa kama ule mwingine. Kwa nini? Because you spent most of your time in a toxic friendship, and now you have come in this one new one, being a bitter person, being a person who is not able to face conflict, being a person ambaye mwenye hawezi, you cannot express your own opinion. Kwa sababu na feel every time you want to express your own opinion, the new friend shall put you off, the new friend shall pin you down. Yani una feel is like come number against the past friendship into a new friendship. If you see a sign that we have talked about, like a red flag of a toxic friendship, it is good to quit that friendship, because up to tumesema at the end of the day it shall drain you emotionally, physically, materially, spiritually. Itakupata usifanye usipate time ya kuomba, itakufanya usipate time ya kusoma Biblia, itakufanya you have no even your own time. You have no time to read the Bible. You have no time to pray. You have not your own time to have your own personal discussion wewe na roho yako. You're always carrying the baggages of the friendship. So next time we are going to see the process to quit this toxic friendship, kwa sababu it is a process by itself. You not quit this friendship in a single day. Uamuke useme today I'm quitting this friendship. It is a process by itself. Day after day you take a step. Maybe you regulate your time, your visiting time. Maybe you regulate the time of calling. Maybe you regulate visiting. Unaenda tu ukiregulate slowly by slowly, and at the end of the day you'll find yourself may quit that friendship. So we are going to see this next time, the process here, the process of quitting a toxic friendship. May God bless you so much. Shalom, shalom. I love you so much. Bye.